Chris Carson has been dealing with a hand injury, the typical starter, and he is out on this first series. Rudolph to throw on first down, wants the long ball and has it. James Washington, a huge hit on the first play, and what a bounce back for the Cowboys.
Pat Narduzzi's defense attacks all the time. A lot of man-to-man on the line of scrimmage, get in your face, and right off the bat, Oklahoma State designs a way to get Washington deep against a corner, and it's like, can you cover me? And the answer on that play was absolutely not.
My goodness, Mike Gundy talking to him before this game. He used to run tempo. Rudolph, play action, down the field again, and it is incomplete. Dropped out of the polls after last week's loss. Fake the run, throw to Washington, and the big play threat. Tried to keep it,
and it's how they mine those big plays.
Fakes one way, down the sideline the other, and incomplete. Washington.
What was happening right there, it's a 3-by-1 set. You have a bubble screen to one side that was covered, and you
3rd and 5. Down the sideline again, some hand fighting. It is a flag, and it is caught. Oh my goodness, James Washington again sparring with Maddox, gets the win.
Pass interference, defense, number 14, penalties decline, first down.
Tremendous coverage once again, matched up. Maddox on Washington outside. Washington's in perfect position, but he doesn't fit.
Hard receiver from last year, Washington. Rudolph wants to air it out again, under pressure from the backside. He throws it incomplete in the end zone.
On the far hash, and you talked about the air under that one. That has to be driven right over the top of the head of the man-to-man coverage guy.
Or James Washington, 91 yards on the big hit. On the first play, then Pittsburgh, the response. We're even at 10 from Stillwater.
Defense, number 38, 15-yard penalty, automatic.
From the 29, Rudolph again, deep ball, it is caught, touchdown.
And this offense for Oklahoma State is about this. Find the one-on-one and quarterback make the right throw. This is exactly how you do it if you're in Stillwater.
Quarter number 2. Rudolph gets his feet set. Washington runs under it. What a collapsed on him.
Matched up one-on-one outside with one of the most dynamic receivers in
here already for the junior Mason Rudolph, who had a rough game last week. They go reverse. James Washington is taken down. Nice percent.
Is going to have to complete balls in front of him.
As Rudolph does there for Washington, once again teeing off.
Management, in my opinion, here.
Rudolph down the middle once again, and that pops free. Let's see what the call is. This is a live ball. Washington put it on the deck. Avonte Maddox across the 30-yard line. We will see if it stands as a completion and a fumble.
Ruling on the field is catch and fumble recovered by the defense. First down, Pittsburgh. Timeout, injured player.
It's going to be interesting to see if the ball was actually loose before we could see it. Washington is going down with it, and I believe the officials might have got this right on the field. That ball seemed dislodged, and then it was revealed to be dislodged late. But I think the ball was on its way out. The question is going to be whether it was a catch at all. Jason, did Washington possess the football? Did he catch the ball and make a move common with the game, I believe is the terminology?
You're looking for a move common to the game. That's going to be tough to overturn, Cal.
I think that's right. You know, if he would have taken another step before that ball comes out, Maddox dislodges it. But it's another one of those things that's typically so critical of how it was called on the field to begin with. Called a catch and ruled a fumble.
We're looking for control and a move common to the game.
Possessing it and going down obviously is common to the game. Possessing it and taking 2 steps is common to the game. Demonstrating possession in some form.
.47 seconds left in an entertaining first half.
Well, in the meantime, if you're Oklahoma State, you want to keep a team around, this is how you do it. You spit the bit 2 times in a row if this stands.
You know, you wonder if he ever really had control of that ball.
Well, if you and I are debating it this long, typically it means it's going to stand on the field the way it was called.
Ruling on the field is incomplete pass.
Yeah.
And 4th down.
Out of their run game as well, and if you're Oklahoma State, it's all about Rudolph to number 28 going vertically. This is how the game started, with number 28 catching a big one, and he absolutely lit it up in the first half. The question I have, Jason, what are the adjustments that need to be done in coverage against that guy Washington in the second half?
School records already on the board in one half for Washington and Rudolph. What do you do to stop those guys?
We saw a little bit of it in the adjustment in the second quarter, late in the second quarter by Pitt. They were getting softer coverage and playing what's called a catch technique, and that's what we saw. And so Rudolph is going to have to make better decisions because there aren't going to be a lot of open guys running vertically down the field.
Well, Pittsburgh, coming out of the half, gets the football as James Washington.
Also, ball security is huge.
Fake to Hill. Rudolph near side. Washington turns the corner again. There's the speed for Washington. Rudolph the pump. On the roll. Comes this side. Washington building on 266 yards.
Together, but that's a strange trip for them to make.
Late game. Change the body clock. Rudolph again high. Brought in by Washington. And he's down at the bottom on Washington. Rudolph looks that way and too high. Rudolph sets and lobs it. Washington is out of bounds.